Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Tier, but you guys can call me TT for short. So we are going to jump right into this video. I am doing a half up, half down part right now. So basically you're just going to part your hair, part more in the back than in the front, and you just want to part this as straight as possible. As you guys can see, I did have some not so straight lines, but it really doesn't matter because you're going to end up putting the hair in the back up anyway, so it's going to kind of cover the part. So I did part this as straight as I could, and now I am going to go ahead and comb that out just a little bit, and then I'm just going to take the back of my hair and put that back, clip it back from in the way so it doesn't get confused with the front. So then what you want to do is just go ahead and grab small pieces of your hair in the front, and you just want to keep grabbing small pieces and flat ironing those individually. My sides are pretty thin, so I just go ahead and flat iron my sides first, and then I go ahead and part the hair to really thin pieces and just go over it maybe once or twice. And then I'm just going to keep doing that throughout the front until every part is straight. So here I am with all of my hair straight, and my hair does look greasy because I did put beeswax in it, so yeah. And then now what I'm doing is I'm kind of going off the very tip of my hairline, where I would normally part down the middle. I'm taking the comb and parting diagonally from that point on each side of my head, just so it could be a triangle in the middle. You want to get as close as possible to a triangle. And then now what I'm doing is just simply taking 3 strands of hair, and I'm going to start to braid backwards as tight and as precise as possible. As you guys can see, this doesn't really look like a nice braid right now, but then in the end it will definitely turn out to be correct. You just have to make sure you're pulling the hair taut and that you're going back in a straight line. Right here my arms were hurting clearly, so I had to take a break, but yes, I'm just going to keep braiding my hair all the way to the back, and then make sure that I get all the hair in the middle so that it isn't confused with the rest of the hair. As you guys can see, I'm being really careful as to the hair that I'm grabbing because you can easily get caught up, and my arms are hurting again. But that is the end of the braid right there. As you guys can see, there is a little piece hanging up, but it really doesn't matter. So here I'm just going to brush those sides that I have on the left and the right side of my hair. I'm just going to brush that. Once again, my hair does look greasy on the side because I did put beeswax in there. This is my first time working with beeswax since I was probably in like middle school, but this really lays down my hair and keeps it laid. So now I'm just going to take that front half of my hair and I'm just going to put it in a ponytail, and make sure this ponytail isn't that tight because you're going to come back and put the rest of the hair up, and then it's going to be even tighter. So you don't even have to do this part tight unless you just want it to look tight right now. I did take down the rest of that braid before ending this. So now I'm going to head back to the back of my hair, and what I'm going to do is just simply do what I did to the front. I'm going to take small sections and I'm just going to flat iron those pieces. I didn't really like, this wasn't like, I didn't want it like straight, but like once you put it in a ponytail, I did want it to look like I did put effort into straightening this part of my hair as well. So basically I'm just going to keep grabbing pieces until all of the back of my hair is flat ironed. And y'all, let me just tell y'all, my hair has grown, okay? My hair is definitely grown. I really want to go and get it done and get my ends clipped again, but I really don't put a lot of heat on my hair. This is probably like the first time I've put heat on my hair in a minute. So yes, I'm just going to keep on doing that, and yeah. So at this point, I am just going to start brushing up the back of my hair all the way up to where the top ponytail is, because I'm going to put all of this in a ponytail. And here I am just pulling out my edges in the back because they do kind of hurt sometimes if I try to pull them in a ponytail. And I'm putting some beeswax on the back as well so I can get it as slick as the front. And as you guys can see, I'm brushing my hair up into that ponytail. Like I said, the part doesn't have to be perfect because here you can see that you can no longer see the part. And you guys can see that I'm really pulling this ponytail pretty tight. And you know, if you want to, you know, walk around without a headache and walk around and not feel bobby pins in your hair and stuff, I would suggest you kind of do it a little bit looser than what I did. Don't get me wrong, my hair is not too tight, but it is pretty tight, which isn't a problem for me. So then I'm just going to take that hair and then I am going to just braid it downward, or just braid it in general. This doesn't have to be perfect because it is going to be covered up, so you don't have to worry about it being all like, oh sis, yes, let me get this together. No, you don't have to do that. You just make sure that it's braided and it's going to stay braided for the duration of the hairstyle. So now I'm just taking a rubber band and I'm just going to put that around the hair at the end so it doesn't come apart. You there, won't you fill me up till my cup's overflowing? I'm so anxious. So here I'm just taking some bundles and I'm going to double weft these as I wrap them around my hair. This is what I'm showing you guys right now, that I folded them over and made them double weft. So here what I'm doing is just putting the hair, and I slowed it down for you guys, putting the bundle around my braid and then just putting the braid around it so it's secure. You can take a bobby pin and put a bobby pin around this and it'll still do the same thing, but I wanted to use a rubber band. So then once that rubber band is all around the ponytail, what you're going to do is take those double wefts and you're just going to continuously wrap the hair around your braid upward. You want to keep traveling upward. You don't have to be it doesn't have to be such a small space in between, but you do want to make sure that you're not leaving such large gaps to where they can see your braid in between the hair. So then what I do is just put a bobby pin in between to hold that weft and that track. And yeah, that's how it looks with just the one bundle on the ponytail. Looks really crazy. So now I'm going to take a second bundle and I am not using a double weft with this one. I'm not doubling my wefts with this one. I'm going to use the single weft. And like I said, with the first one, I am securing it with a bobby pin. And now I'm just going to go around the braid until I get to the very top. And then keep going around. And like I said, you want to just keep going upward. Make sure that you're not putting the hair too closely because you might run out of hair, and make sure you're not spacing it out too far to where they can see the braid under there. So at this point, I made it to the top. And then what you want to do is, what I did was take some hair, and I just took a lot of hair and I just wrapped it around the ponytail, as you guys can see. If you want your ponytails to be like more dramatic and higher, you can tease this hair. I did that a lot. What you guys will see in my vlog after this, I did that a lot. I teased my hair because I wanted it to be really big, but as you guys can see, I just wrapped that around, and now the ponytail looks really long, which I wanted. Does look like a little a little horse mane, but you know, to each his own. I like it, you love it, you know. So this is the end result. I hope you guys enjoy. I love you guys so much, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye. I just put a rigid on the card. I ain't going playing ball, but I'll show you how the fuck gotta do. If you really wanna ball till you fall when you're back against the wall, and a bunch of niggas need